question proposed on Facebook. I don't even remember where, but it was if you took Moyer and Bloomquist out, who's your GOAT?
McDowell, man.
Oh,
Probably.
Davenport.
I mean,
I'm thinking of old timers. Do you think
I'm thinking of old timers.
Yeah, I'm not thinking Davenport's present day. Like,
we're talking about people of like on the verge of retirement.
Well, McDowell's
you
still
think
present
Davenport's
day.
almost done?
GOAT just means greatest of all time. Like if you take out Bloomquist and Moyer, I don't care.
They're both still racing, Bloomquist and Moyer. I mean, you know,
I was just kind of putting
my
mindset, the same age group.
My mindset was not where that was. I'm with Joseph on that.
All right, back up, rethink.
All right.
Is it Davenport?
Yeah, I mean, he'll be a Hall of Famer, I imagine. You know, ain't no doubt, right?
Yeah, no doubt, definitely no doubt,
definitely no doubt. So yeah,
you had to do a Mount Rushmore of dirt late model drivers. So was it 4 on Mount Rushmore? Jesse, do you know? Hold on. Do you know what Mount Rushmore is?
I don't call me out like this.
Do you know where that was going?
On Mount Rushmore.
Like I said, Joshua, don't call me out like this.
It's Lincoln.
There's presidents.
It's Lincoln,
George
Washington, Roosevelt.
Yep.
The original Teddy, and Jefferson.
Yes.
Okay, I got it. I've never been there. Joshua has, so he knows.
Teddy Roosevelt was included because
he's the national parks. Yeah.
And everything,
So you were going with this. Who would be your Mount Rushmore of dirt late?
Hold on. First of all, what state, Jesse, is Mount Rushmore in?
Listen, can we move on, Joshua?
What, are you Googling it, Jesse?
No.
Oh.
South Dakota, if you're wondering.
Let's hear Joshua say it, since you brought it up.
I mean, definitely Moyer and Bloomquist and Moyer in that order. I think even though it's he's obviously still active and still in his prime, I think Davenport.
We think he's still in his prime.
Yeah, well,
he didn't. We've yet to see. We haven't got into.
He could definitely have just as good a year this year as he did in 2022. It wouldn't surprise anyone. You know what I mean? But he could be trending downward.
Could be.
You never know. I doubt it though. I really do. Okay. So you got Davenport on there? You said?
I would. I think he's the next, GOAT, right? Like if, or he's in. I think he's in their realm, right? Bloomquist and Moyer. I think. I'm not saying he's better, or
if he can maintain this level for another decade,
5 to 10 more years, and then definitely win a couple more worlds and another national title or two, and he's definitely getting their level. I feel like see, this is so Gary's got a good point. Like
that's what I was kind of getting with that too.
CJ Rayburn, Jack Boggs, Purvis, like I feel like maybe I don't know, because that's the same. That is the same, pretty much the same. Like Moyer and Bloomquist were in that era too, right? And I don't think I think it's fair to say we need to spread it out. And
who's continuing the legacy?
Yeah, I think another 10 years from now, there's going to be someone from our era, right? That's good right now. Like it could be Pierce, Shepard with all his dirt track world championships and national touring titles and everything. Maybe him, Steve Francis. I don't know if he's quite at that level. For me right now, it's hard to say who's the fourth person.
Right now you only put 3 up there.
Yeah, that's not a Mount Rushmore.
We'll leave a spot. Leave a blank, for
TBD.
Yeah.
TBD on there.
Instead of having to replace someone down the road, we'll just leave a spot. Right.
How old is Davenport? Anybody knows he's 40 yet?
Oh,
he's 40. He is 40.
Chat said, "What about Jimmy Owens?"
I don't know that he's on there. I mean, he's a Hall of Famer, no doubt, but I mean, how many national titles has he won?
I mean, he won quite a bit, like what, 3 or 4 on Lucas?
Yeah, and he's won the World and the Dream.
Yeah, let's see how many. Jimmy Owens won 3 in a row. 3. No, I'm going on. He won 3 in a row from 11,
and then 13. He won in 2020.
Yeah, so he's got 4.
4 Lucas titles. I don't know. I don't think he's one of the top 4.
Up to, just be glad this isn't up for us to decide.
Right, and I'll be honest with y'all, I'm not a good historian of the sport. My memories as a child and teenager was just Moyer and Bloomquist winning. You know,
like I'll be on. Like someone said, the Purvis and the CJ Raber, like that. I think that was all like before.
It was definitely before your time. Purvis was running NASCAR by the time you started. You know, knowing what was going on around
what
you.
I was watching or what was going on. Yeah.
If I had to pick a fourth person right now, like you made me, I think I would pick Donnie Moran just because he won the million, the original million, right?
Right.
I think just to like
Oh,
that's
so
worth something.
Yeah, that's significant.
Did he do anything else significant besides that?
Yeah,
he won the world how many times?
Yeah.
He won at Eldora a lot, and did he win a national? Did he win a national title? Have a Tampa or something?
I mean, I feel like he probably won. What was this?
Stars, something like that.
Yeah, he's a 4-time World 100 winner.
Yeah,
Donnie Moran. And let's see about the Dream. How many he's won of those?
Well, while you're looking at that, my point I was making.
And one Dream and the
one
million.
Dream.
So if you had to decide today who your fourth, if it was cut off now, not what's going to happen in the future, you could not choose your fourth if you had to cut off the timeline right now.
I just think it's unfair to choose the fourth right now.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about right now from the past, not looking ahead.
My argument would be,
how hard is that?
My question is, does it have to be 4 drivers?
Yeah, like somebody said, what about Earl Ball?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I think
and then everyone Rayburn for everything he did for
maybe you have separate. Maybe you have 4. We could do one for drivers and we could do one for
contributors.
I mean, I don't know. Rayburn drove, but that's not. I don't think he would be on there as a driver. He'd be on there as a chassis developer, right?
I feel like we were talking drivers. That's where I.
That's what you were thinking anyway.
I did say when I asked, I said the Mount Rushmore of dirt late model drivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I don't. You definitely have Moyer and Bloomquist. I think Davenport is going to have to be on there.
Just to wrap up the conversation, no one's choosing a fourth.
Yeah, I don't feel qualified. I don't feel qualified because I don't know my history well enough. You know what I mean? I just don't.
Choosing would be doing a disservice to the sport.
Right. I don't want to pretend like I'm knowledgeable enough from the 80s and 90s to pick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
But I would argue that Davenport, if he retired now, is probably going to be on there. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just he's too in the middle of his prime for a lot of people to consider that. Is he the GOAT yet? I don't think so. He's going to have to do it at this level for a few more years to be up there in the conversation with Moyer and Bloomquist.
He needs that World Outlaws Championships. What he needs.
Yeah.
Davenport.